Hey, good afternoon, Damien and Samara. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, just on a virtual tour on our 2019 Kia Sorento sitting here in front of me for the 38,990 drive away. Guys, look, as I said, just a really good chance for me to take you through the whole car, give you any sort of marks or blemishes I find. I'll point them out to you and highlight them to you. Take you through the service history, absolutely everything. So, look, bit of an idea who we are. I know you guys are from down south. So, look, we are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We've got 2 pre-owned vehicle yards up here. We house about probably 200 cars between them at any one time. So, we're very lucky, but we get unreal cars because of it. You can see across the road there, we've also got our Toyota, Lexus and showroom, and Toyota and Lexus brand new showrooms at the top of the hill there. And across the road, all our service and spare parts drop-offs as well. So, look, we'll get right into it. Like I said, going to show you anything. If there's anything that doesn't quite show up in the video, just let me know, and I'll get some photos through instead for you. So we'll start from the very, very front across the bonnet here. We've got a tiny, tiny little sort of stone chip that I did notice just up on there on the ridge itself, but only sort of really noticeable once you get up close to it there. But as you see over the rest of the bonnet, pretty clean, very clean. Again, just a couple little sort of stone chips there. If they are a concern for you, let me know, and we can always talk to management and see if we can even get those touched up for you, but just let me know. It's always something we can talk about. Again, just a little sort of mark there. Even better, that's kind of just a bit of the dust, that's sweet. Just a tiny, tiny little stone chip there, that's good. Just those common ones, obviously from those high traffic areas, like it's just where those common sort of marks. So again, just the little ones there, but it's all about being transparent. I want to show you absolutely everything that I can see. Again, just a little one there as well, but that is all the stuff that we can get touched up for you, I reckon. I'll just take you across that windscreen there too, so no chips or cracks or anything like that. So that 38,990, that is drive away, so that is your stamp duties, that's your transfers, that is everything all included. As well as the remaining factory warranty until about 2026 on this one, which is just awesome. Let's take it down the side here. Looks like a little bit of dirt there. That seems to be coming off of my finger, that's even better. So we get these re-washed and detailed before we send it down to you as well. Fuel is on this side here, so I'll show you where the release is inside for that. It's all electronic, real nice and easy. So genuine Kia alloy rims on these guys. Just trying to see if there's any sort of gravel rash I can notice or tell. It's looking pretty good. Heaps of tread left on these guys. They obviously have to for the roadworthies. But doors looking pretty clean, very clean. Just show you the inside of these guys as well. And the door cards there. It's just the brochures that we've got. Get that out of the way for you so you can see. But it looks pretty damn good to me. A little bit of sort of scuffing just there. Obviously, just people jumping in and out. That's the common areas for people's feet catching on the door. So a little bit of scuffing there, but nothing too bad at all. So the adjustments for these guys, that's brochure back. So the adjustments for these guys, you've got 2 for each seat. So you've got the one at the top here, pull that lever, that's going to come forward, allow you to access into that back there. And again, that's just that pivot for the top as well. So you can lift that up, adjust the pivot there for where you want it. You've then got the one down here, so, and another one underneath as well. So there's a bar just underneath that slide. That's going to action that back and forth. And then if you want it to go flat, so for example, if you're folding the back seats down as well and you want that storage, you've got a little handle down here as well. So that's going to go completely flat for you. So the other side's going to do the exact same thing. Child anchor points on all 3 seats. And of course you've got your argument separator here in the center with all the cup holders and everything there too. So a really awesome setup. Great for kids, great for families as well. People in the back, you name it, long drives. They've even got you covered with USBs and accessory plugs down the back here too. And of course your aircon as well. So a really, really good setup. Just want to show you across the back there too. So cup holders, heaps of storage in the back there. Air conditioning, you can even control the aircon over on that passenger driver's side there, up on the wall. So you can control the fan speed and turn it on and off if they're sitting back here freezing. So I'll just try and show you across that roof as well. Looks like a tiny sort of mark just on the roof, just over there. But other than that, this thing looks so clean. I'll just close that up for you and show you inside the passenger side front door now. Again, very, very clean. Just a little bit of bird poo there again. But like I said, it'll get washed and re-detailed before we send it down to you. Make sure of it. And again, just a tiny, tiny sort of mark there. Just faint sort of stuff, but like I said, I want to be as honest as I possibly can for you. So we've got a little compliance paint there for you too. So a tiny bit of scuffing, and again, it's just those common areas from people jumping in and out. Passenger seat, you've got the height adjustment here. This one here is going to action that back and forth, but you can actually raise the height of those seats and lower them back down for short people like myself, so we can actually see out above the bonnet. Little button there for you. It is lockable with the car keys. You've got all your manuals, books, everything's all in here too. I'll just take a second to show you as well. So you've got your genuine keys here for you as well. So central locking and boot releases there for you too. So you hold that down, it's going to pop that boot for you. And of course you've got your little keys tucked away in there as well. So they both got that as well. Inside the service book here, so I just won't show you that first page because it just shows the previous owner's details. But I will skip to the service history for you. Okay, so obviously being a 2019 model, and these are only due every 15,000 to 12 months. So first one was in March 2020, 18,000 kilometers. Next one was December 2020, 35,000, and then 45,000 2021. So literally right up to date with its services, not due again until next year. So really, really good service history. That's pretty much ideally what we sort of look for in our cars. But I'll just show you right across that dash there too, so no damage or anything like that. Very, very clean. Exceptionally clean. So we'll just come around the back here, just show you this back tyre as well. So again, miles of tread left on these guys. Very tidy. So a couple of little sort of minor stone chips just across the back here. Again, if that sort of stuff is a worry for you, let me know, and we can always see if we can get those touched up for you. You do have your rear sensors again there and there, so the parking sensors, once we jump inside, I'll show you how they're working. You've got the ones on the corners and there's a side down here too. So I'll just pop that boot up for you. Show you on the inside here. So spare tyre is up underneath. You've got a little privacy shade there that pops out, and you've got your jack and tools and everything under there as well. So heaps of storage there, good for putting people's shoes in if you're going to the beach, stuff like that you don't want dirtying up the carpet. Even just first aid kits and things like that as well. You've got tie down points all through the outside there. And over here, same thing. To drop these seats, it's real nice and easy. You just simply pull that strap, that's going to pull down for you. So really nice action, absolute piece of cake to do one-handed. Seat belts, like I said, are all over here for you too. That little lever there, awesome little thing that they put in these guys. So you pull that lever, it's on both sides, it's going to drop that middle row for you too. So when you're back here, if you've got groceries, anything like that, you can drop all the seats from the back of the boot and you're not trying to wrestle around, and you get that massive, massive amount of space when you need it. So really, really handy setup, love them for it. So I'll just take you back up, show you across the roof there. Not tall enough to see up there, but hope this does it for you. So just down to this wheel here for you now. So drive side front one, again heaps of tread left on there. It looks pretty clean, door looks pretty clean. I'll just try and show you down those doors as well, so no dents or anything like that. And we've just got that rear one here too, again heaps of tread in there. I'll just open this door for you. So electric windows the whole way around as well. And like I said, so child restraints on all three of those seats. Pop that up for you. So this side a little bit different, just the one handle instead of the one up the top. So you push that up and that's going to action that as well. It's the same as the one over that side. Same as the driver's door. Again, just some tiny sort of scuffing there. Again, you can only sort of see it on the right light, just from the driver obviously jumping in and out. Heaps of sort of tech on the in these guys too. So all your windows are automatic, so push them once they're going to come down, same going back up. Your window locks are there, so stops anyone in the back seats being able to play around the windows too much. Central locking, of course. Your window control, so you simply just push the left and the right side of the car and adjust the mirror there as you need to. And of course you've got your power fold there too. So I'll jump in, I'll start it up, because it is getting super hot here in Cairns. Get some aircon going and I'll show you how all that works. So you've got your power fold mirrors there too. So you push that one there, it's going to tuck that mirror in. And so again, bring it out. Great for shopping centres, stops people sort of walking past and back in, their watches and their bags and things like that on the mirrors. Just protects them a little bit better for you. There's the release for your fuel as well, so it's an electronic one there, nice and easy. The bonnet release is just down there. So I'll pop that just before we, and show you under there before we go. Like I said, heaps of tech on these guys, so I'll try and get through a bit of it for you, to give you an idea. All your Bluetooth side of things and radio controls are all up on the left-hand side of the steering wheel here too. So all your safety stuff, cruise controls, all that sort of stuff is over this one here. Crash mitigations, lane departure, those sort of things. Does have Apple Carplay and Android Auto through the touchscreen monitors here. So you go back to your menu side, and Android Auto, Apple Carplay are all through there as well. So back to the main stand. Here we go, jump in. So AM, FM radio, of course, Bluetooth as well. As we scroll down, so we've got dual climate control, so independent temperatures from the left and the right side of the car. If I'm sitting here freezing my guts up, I can turn up the temperature for the driver's side, and again individually for the passenger side there too. As we scroll down again, you can turn it all on and off with there, of course. Fan speed's just that one there, real nice and easy. They tuck everything away with all these panels, but up under there you've got your USB, AUX, and a bunch of accessory plugs there too. So a really handy setup, but they just keep it nice and neat. Otherwise, really good storage for phones, stuff like that. Under there you've got your cup holders, so real nice and easy. You can actually take that out if you want to put anything bigger in there too. And that should actually be, it's got those little grooves there. You can actually put that, depending on where you want it, bigger drinks, things like that. Really handy. Your handbrake itself, all electronic, so as long as you've got the foot on the brake, you can do that to engage it by lifting it up and disengage it by pushing it down. Auto holds really good for like construction sites, things like that, where you're sitting there with your foot on the brake and drive just waiting to take off. It's going to hold you in place. Drive modes, you can go between those, so you've got an eco, sports, smart, comfort in these guys. So depending on how you're driving, whether you're overtaking, whether you're driving around town, school runs, all that sort of stuff, you can flick between those depending on what you like. Chuck that into reverse, so we do have a reverse camera up there too. So it is directional, so as we turn the steering wheel there, that's going to turn as well, so it's going to show you exactly where you're going to end up, but it still keeps those stationary lines, so you can line yourself up with car parks and things like that. Really handy setup. You can physically see the back of the bar, so you should never back that one into anything behind you. As we go down, so again, heaps of storage in there, and up the top, obviously your visors, double action for these guys, so they've got a little bit that tucks away there and back in. Of course, got your lights at the top as well, mirrors on both sides, and again, same sort of setup over there as well. Sunny holders at the top, as well as all your car lights, internal lights there too. So guys, like I said, really tidy car. Before I finish up, I will jump out and just show you that under the bonnet there too. Put that back in park for you. I will show you up under that bonnet as well, so you can get a really good idea there while this is running. But just a genuinely really nice car. If there's anything, like I said, that you can't quite see in the video, please let me know. We'll try and get as much as we can in here for you. Quickly swing around. See if we can do this one-handed. Beautiful. So all on struts, really nice and easy, especially like that to do it one-handed. You can see yourself how well that's been looked after. Very clean. And of course you got the V6, 3.5 litre in there as well. Very clean, and that's what good service history does. So look guys, that actually concludes our virtual tour. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Just quickly, you can actually, while I've got that running, those lights, those LEDs, so that's your DRLs, so your daytime running lights, see those across the front there. They will be on as soon as you turn the car on, so that you stand out for other traffic, and they look great. So guys, look, that actually concludes it, but thanks for watching. Look forward to hearing your feedback very shortly.